Good morning, every one of you. Are you able to see the notepad on the screen? Please respond me. Good morning, Sushma, Varshini. Okay. Is my video visible to you? Good morning, Priyanka. Good morning, Priya. Good morning, Sri Lakshmi. Good morning, Survi. Good morning, Priya. Sheikh Suleiman. Good morning. Good morning, Rakesh. Is my video visible to you? Good morning, Vamshi. Okay. Good morning, Rakshita. Good morning, Suravi. Good morning, Vamshi. I hope everyone are doing practice every day. How many of you are doing? Just try to respond. None of you. How many of you are practicing programs? You must do practice and you must go for any complex things day by day. Good morning, Sarah. Hi Karthik, good morning. Udank is there. Do you see the notepad on the screen? Do you see the notepad on the screen? Please respond me. Okay. Say I told you the definition of a list. I told you the definition of a list. Everybody must know the definition of a list. List is a collection of heterogeneous data types. They may be ordered or unordered. Okay. So you can see here we are having integers, we are having strings, we are having float, we are having bool data type also. So you must know the different concepts related with lists. Okay, first element will be beginning with index 0. Last element can be accessed by using n minus 1. Similarly, all the elements must be enclosed within square brackets, and every element must be separated by comma. Okay, and indexes always must be accessed by using integers. Similarly, strings must be enclosed within quotes or double quotes. Okay, I have given you various examples of the various lists and indexing. I told you how you can access the elements by using indexing. Similarly, concatenating of the items of the list with the strings. Okay, the bat ate the cant. This is the example. Similarly, you should not use any float values for indexing. Okay, it gives you error. Similarly, the list may have sublists within that. Okay, you can see there a list is having two lists in it. Okay, if you want, we can add one more list. If you want one more list, okay, like 101, 1001, 2000. Okay, something like that. Three lists. It consists of three lists. So if you want to access that one, means we need to know indexing properly. Okay, rows will be accessed by using first index, and columns may be accessed by using second index. Okay, similarly I told you about the negative indexing also. The last element can be accessed by using -1. Okay, similarly elephant can be accessed. In this example you can see elephant can be accessed by using -3, -1, rat can be accessed -2, bat can be accessed -1, and similarly 0. Okay, like this. So you can see that this is the example. The elephant is afraid of the bat. The elephant is afraid of the bat. Okay, if you want a message like this, if you want a message as like this. Okay, what is the index for elephant? Okay, by using negative indexing, spam -1. Okay, so the elephant is afraid of the bat. Bat is having the index of -3. Okay, even dot, you can see the full stop, it is appended. It is appended here. Okay, I did not explain you this program, so I'll run this. Shift F10. So you can see there spam of -3, spam of -1 is elephant. Okay, so we got the elephant as the output. Similarly, if you want to know what is there in the spam -3, that is bat. Okay, so we got bat. Similarly here we want the, okay, the elephant is afraid of, is afraid of. Okay, and we are using concatenation symbols, spam -3. Similarly, say I want uh, the cat ate rat. The cat ate rat. How can you do this? The cat ate rat by using negative indexing. By using negative indexing. Please type in the chat box. The cat ate the rat by using negative indexing. Please type in the chat box. See the index. See the index of cat. say I'll change this. Say -1. Elephant is -1, rat is -2, bat is -3, and cat is -4. Okay, I'll try the cat. Okay, here we want 8. We want 8. 8 the. Okay, here we want rat. Okay, rat's index is -2. Rat's index is -2. So we can try this. So I did not comment this. Okay, you can see there the cat ate the rat. How many of you typed this? Okay, good. Sri Lakshmi has written correctly. Abhishek ate the. Okay, good. Cat ate the rat. Sirisha also written properly. Shweta. Shweta. Shweta also written properly. Okay, good. In this example, we are doing negative indexing. Along with that, we are doing concatenation also. Okay. Similarly, I told you about slicing. It is very important concept. Okay. The first element must be start. Okay, and the second element must be stop, where the stop is excluded, where the stop is excluded. Okay, you must know this. You see, in this example we are having 4 elements. So if you want to print all the elements, okay, from bat, say if you want bat and rat, we can write 1:3. We did this. Similarly, if you want all the elements, okay, if you want all the elements, we can give spam 0:empty. Okay, that gives you all the elements. Okay, similarly, negative indexing also we did. Now similarly, we can change the values, we can insert the values by using index. You see there Ardvik has been inserted in spam of 1. The bat has been replaced with Ardvik. Similarly, in the next example, we are replacing elephant with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, by using its index. Elephant's index is -1. Okay, we did like this. Okay. Now we did concatenation also, combining two lists by using plus symbol. Okay. Similarly, we did replication. Okay. Now we can also, you have also learned removing the elements by using delete command. Okay, with indexing. Okay, and we did one program. I hope everybody has did this in your systems. If you practice every day, then only you can be perfect. Okay. Do the textbook examples. Textbook is very good. Now the next concept is how to access the elements by using for loop. Okay. How to access the elements by using for loop. You can see there we can use for loop, we can use an variable, and we can write the list. Okay. Every time an element is brought from the list and placed in I, okay, in the variable, and it will be printed. Okay. You can see in this example list is having 0, 1, 2, 3. You can see there the list is having 0, 1, 2, 3. First we are printing 0, next we are printing 1, next we are printing 2 and 3, like that. Okay. Say if you insert, if you are having few more elements 4 comma 5, they will be also displayed. Similarly, see the another example. I took an example company, okay, where TCS Infosys, it's a list, Cognizant, HCL. TCS will be placed in company and it will be placed, you are going to get the output as TCS. Okay, it goes on. Similarly, we have took one more list, all the databases. Okay, these are the databases provided by different vendors. Okay, MS Access is provided by Microsoft, Oracle is given by Oracle. Okay, DB2 is given by IBM, MySQL is a open source. Okay, NoSQL is given by, it's also open source. MongoDB, it's also open source. Okay, now I have took one more example, operating system. Different operating systems I have printed there. Similarly, I took websites. Okay, I have printed them by using the for loop. Similarly, I took one more example, mobile operating systems. Okay, everybody must know these are the mobile operating systems. Android is a mobile operating system. iOS is a mobile operating system. Private OS, it's a mobile operating system. Sailfish, Series 40, Windows OS. Okay. Similarly, BlackBerry, you'll be having BlackBerry, it's operating system, mobile operating system. Similarly, Symbian. Okay. You want to print this, if you want to print this, you can use for loop. Okay, you can use for loop, you can use one variable I is the variable. Similarly, I in mobile operating system, and give colon, then you print, I. Okay, so this concept is related with using the for loop to print the elements. Okay, now I will copy all these things. Control C, I'll go to the editor, I'll go to the pie chart, I'll paste it. Now I'll comment this. I will comment all other things. You see there, for I in the list. Okay, first 0 will be printed. Okay, in the next iteration 1 will be printed, 2 is printed. Okay, it goes on. So shift F10. So you see there 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we'll comment this. If I run this, I have to get a list of all the companies. Okay, TCS will be placed in company and TCS will be printed. Similarly, Infosys will be printed. Similarly, Cognizant will be printed. Okay. Okay. Now tell me what is the mistake. We got indentation error, unexpected indent. What is the mistake? What type of error it is? Please try to type in the chat box. Indentation error. Good. So here you can see there for must be, I have written here, but it must be placed in the beginning of the line. Okay. So shift F10. So we got all the elements. Okay. We got TCS, we got Infosys, we got the Cognizant and HCL. So if you want one more, you name any of the two companies, type in the chat box, company names, software companies. I took Indian companies. You can give any of them. Please type me some of the company names. Okay, I'll take Accenture. Okay, Symbiosis. We can take ITC. Okay, like this. I'll run this. You can see there. We got the list. We got the list of all the companies. Okay, I'll comment this. Now, similarly, the next example, I'll uncomment this. The databases. Okay, these are the different databases. Okay, MS Access is given by Microsoft. Okay, Oracle is the database provided by Oracle only. DB2. Okay, DB2's owner is IBM. MySQL is open source. NoSQL and MongoDB. These are the different databases. You see there, we got the list of all those things. Yes, I'm giving you various examples. How to name them. Okay, operating systems. Shift F10. Again indentation error. Again indentation error. So Shift F10. So we got Windows, Linux, Mac, Android. Similarly, say I want to give one more Ubuntu. Okay, Shift F10. So we got Ubuntu also. Okay, this is by using the for loop. See here, I took the list separately. In this example, I have placed the elements in a separate list of websites. Okay, then I took a variable website. Okay, in websites, for website in websites. So we are printing that. First, Netflix will be printed like that. We can see there Netflix, Facebook, YouTube. Okay, similarly, I may include Twitter. Okay, Twitter. Okay, Shift F10. So you got the Twitter also. Okay, now, okay, these are mobile operating systems. These are mobile operating systems. Android, iOS, all those things. You see there? Android, iOS, Private OS, Sailfish, Series, Windows OS, BlackBerry, and Symbian. Okay, why we are getting BlackBerry and Symbian in same line? Okay, I think I have not given a comma. Okay, here I can give comma. Here I can give comma. Okay, every item must be enclosed or separated by comma. So you can see there it has been placed in a separate line. BlackBerry and Symbian has been placed in separate line. Okay, these are the examples. Okay, by using for loop we can do this. Now similarly, if I want I have to take a list. You see the example here. This is the textbook example. Supplies. Supplies is a list where it will be having different items like pens, staplers, flamethrowers, binders. Okay. Now, if I want a message like this, index 0 in supplies is pens. Okay. Similarly, index 1 in supplies is staplers. Okay. Index 2 is flamethrowers. Index 3 is binders. If you want a message like this, okay, this is the statement which we must do. Index is a word, okay, that must be enclosed within quotes. Then string of I, okay, I will be 0, I will be 1, I will be 2, I will be 3, like this it goes on. Similarly, in supplies is, it's a word which we want. It's a word which we want. Okay, we are writing in the quotes. Then we are writing the supplies. Initially we want pens. If you want pens, it will be supplies of 0. Okay, if you want staplers, it will be supplies of 1. Okay, like that it goes on. So I'll try to execute this. I have typed this already. I did just copy paste. Okay, just I'll comment this and I'll run this. You see there I took a list supplies and I'm using a for loop, and you can see there we are using a function length. Okay, shift F10. So you can see there index 0 in supplies is pence, index 1 in supplies is staplers. Okay, like this. So the length of supplies, it will be, the length of supplies will be 4. Okay, it will be internally replaced with range of 4. Okay, so range of 4 means it starts from 0. Okay, 0, 1, 2 and 3. Okay, so you can see in the output, you can see in the output 0, 1, 2 and 3. Okay, I'll comment this. Just this is the example for showing you how to use indexing. Okay, now next comes in operator. It's very important. In is a keyword. Okay, and it's also an operator. It gives you true if the element is there in the list. You see how the, okay, how the in this list. Okay, how the is present here, so you're going to get true. Similarly spam, I took one more list. Spam is given with multiple items like hello, hi, howdy and hey. Okay, now cat in spam, cat is not there, so you're going to get false. Similarly how the not in spam. Okay, not in is also a keyword. You can see here not in is also a keyword. Okay, so how the not in spam, it gives you false. Cat not in spam. Okay, cat is not there. Okay, so you'll get true. Okay, you see there the keywords in and not in, in and not in. Okay, now I'll see here supplies. I took supplies. Now I'll see print, print. Okay, pens, pens in supplies. Okay, what will be the output of this? What will be the output of this? Please try to type in the chat box. I took a list of supplies. Okay, and I'm checking pens in supplies. If pens is there means it will be true. If pens is not there means it will be false. Will we get, what will be the output? Please type in the chat box. True. Okay, good. We can check this. Shift F10. Indentation error. So I'll remove the indentation errors. Shift F10. So again, pens is not defined. What is the meaning of this? Pens is not defined. Can anyone rectify this? Pens must be string. Pens must be string. Okay, so what I must do? Please type in the chat box. Quotes. I must write pens in quotes. Okay. Shift F10. You can see there true. Okay. Now similarly, I'll try with any of the other elements. Okay. Pencils. I'll try with pencils. Pencils in supplies. Okay. I'll comment this. Now what will be the output for this? Pencils in supplies. Please type in the chat box. False. Good. You can see, sir. You can see the pencils in supplies. There is no pencils in the supplies, so you'll get false. Shift F10. It is false. Okay. Now similarly, we can go with one more thing. Not in. Not in. Print. Print. Okay. Say pens. Not in pens. Staplers. Staplers in supplies. Staplers in supplies. Staplers in supplies. Okay. Now how about this? Not in. How about this? What will be the output for this? Not in will give you true if the element is not there in the list. It will give you false if the element is present. So what? It will be false. Good. You can see there, staplers not in supplies. Okay, it is false because staplers is present there. So you can see there, it's false. Okay. Now similarly, I'll try with one more thing. I'll try with one more thing. Say not in pencils. Okay, instead of pencils, uh, gum. Okay, gum not in supplies. Gum not in supplies. It's true. Okay, gum is not there in the list, so you'll get a true. So here you must know the keywords are the operators in and not in, in and not in. Okay, based on that, here is an example. Here is an example. Okay, we took a list. We took a list of pets. The name of the list is my pets. It is parrot, peacock, and dog. Okay, now we are asking the user to enter a pet name. Okay, he may enter parrot. If he enters parrot, we must give parrot is my pet. Else, you must give the message I do not have pet named like parrot. We must give message like that. Okay, so we are using if. Okay, I'll copy this. I'll copy this. I'll go there. I'll go to the Python. I'll comment all other things. I'll comment these things. Now I'll run this. Is the program correct or are there any errors? Please type me in the chat box. See here. Is the program correct or any changes I need to do? Any one of you? If else. See the if else. Indentation. Good. We must give indentation. After if, we must give space. After give a space. Okay. Now if I run this, we got enter a pet name. I'll give parrot. I'll give parrot. Okay. If I give parrot, you'll get a message like parrot is my pet. Okay. I'll run one more time. I'll give one more time. This time I'll give duck. I'll give duck. Okay. So you'll get a message like I do not have a pet named duck. See there, I do not have a pet named duck. Okay. You see here, we are taking a list of all the pets. Okay, we are asking the user to enter a pet name, and pet name will be stored in name. Okay, in this case, duck will be stored in name. Now, here it replaces like this: duck not in, duck not in my pets, duck not in my pets. Okay, it happens like this. Now, similarly, if I run this one more time, this time I'll give peacock. I'll give peacock. Okay. Now, what will be the output? I have given peacock small letters. Listen properly. I have given peacock as small letters. It's not capitals. It's not capitals. It is small letters. P-A-C-O-C-K. Now, what will be the output? Please type me in the chat box. It's a case sensitive language. Okay. So you'll get message like I do not have a pet named peacock. Shift F10. Say I'll give peacock. Enter P-A-C-O-C-K. You see there, I do not have a pet named peacock because you see there, P is small letters. I have given P as small letters. So here, if you have written capitals means Here also in the input also we must give capitals only. Okay, I'll run one more time. You see there, this time I'll give capitals, capital P, E A C O C K. Okay, this time you'll get peacock is my pet. Okay, this one also you must know. Capitals, case sensitivity. Similarly, you see there multiple assignment. It's a trick. Okay, see a list. We are having a list. Cat. Okay, cat is having some elements: fat, black, and loud. Okay, now cat of 0 is given to size. Cat of 1 is given to color. Okay, cat of 2 is given to disposition. Okay, and we are printing them. Okay, now what I will do? I'll copy this. It is I'll copy this. I'll comment this. I have splitted the elements of the list and placed in a size, color, and disposition respectively. Okay. Now if you print them, print size, print size. Okay. Similarly, print color. Okay. Similarly, print disposition. Disposition. 1 minute. Okay, now tell me what will be the output for this. Please type in the chat box. Fat, black, and Shirisa says fat, black, and loud. Okay, good. You can see there. Shift F10. You see there, fat, black, and I did some mistake. Disposition. Shift F10. Okay, you can see there, fat, black, and loud. Okay, the technique here is we are splitting the elements, and we can assign whatever the elements we want. Okay, we can change, we can interchange. That is the advantage. Of doing like this. Now similarly, you can see here, if there are 3 elements, the same thing can be did like this. You see there, cat is the list. Fat, black, and loud. We took a cat list, and we are assigning the list to the different variables. Okay, like size, color, and disposition. Okay, now if you print them, okay, I'll copy this, I'll paste this. Okay, now what will be will you get the output? There is some error, indentation error. Okay, so shift F10. You see there, we got fat, black, and loud. Okay, so you must focus on this line. Okay, from the list we can get the elements. Okay, the advantage of doing like this is we can interchange the elements. Okay, here the next element can be given like the color. Okay, it can be given like this. So shift F10. You see there, It has been interchanged. It has been interchanged. Okay, that is the advantage of doing like this. Randomly, we can assign the elements to the variables. Okay. Similarly, the number of variables must be same. Okay. In the cat, you are having three elements. You are having three elements. Okay. For example, if I take one more element like value, if I take one more element like value, if I try to print value, if I try to print value, okay. Now, what will be the output? What will be the output for value? Please type in the chat box. Anyone? You see there? I have took one more extra variable, but that way for that variable there is no item from the cat. We will get error. We will get error. Okay, you see there? Value error. Please note down this error. It's very important. Value error. Not enough values into unpack. Okay. This is value error. Okay. You see there? We got value error. Okay. Need more than 3 values to unpack. Next. The next concept is augmented assignment operators. They are also known as shorthand assignment operators. Shorthand assignment operators. You learn this. You learn this. Okay. Now, can anyone type? You can see here. I have typed already here. All these are examples for shorthand assignment operators. Okay. Say for example, I have initialized a variable spam with 42. Okay, 42 is incremented by 1 and assigned to spam. Okay, no need of writing spam 2 times. Okay, so what we do is we will just minimize. We will write like this: spam plus 1 is equal to spam. This is known as augmented assignment operators. Okay, everybody knows this. Similarly, you see here spam is equal to hello. Spam is equal to hello. Okay, spam plus is equal to world. Okay, so this will be like this. This will be like this: spam is equal to spam plus world. Okay, now again internally spam is hello world. Hello world. Okay, I'll enclose this. Similarly, we are having one more thing. I took one more example. Quote is equal to J. Okay, quote plus is equal to Hind. Okay, so it becomes J plus Hind. So it becomes J Hind. Similarly, one more example. I took quote as one day. Okay, quote is equal to quote plus Mataram. That has been replaced with augmented operator. Okay, so it becomes one day Mataram. Okay, we'll try to execute this in the command prompt. Okay, we'll try to execute them in command prompt. I'm opening the command prompt. I'll enlarge this. We will invoke the Python interpreter. Now I'll take spam. Spam is equal to hello. Spam is equal to hello. Okay, I'll type enter. Now spam is equal to spam plus world. Okay, spam plus world. Okay, instead of writing like this, we will write plus is equal to world. Okay, now we try to print spam. So we got hello world. Okay, we got hello world. Now this time we'll take one more example. Quote. Okay, I was saying you about quote. Quote is equal to say J. Okay, now again quote plus is equal to Hind. Okay, now this gives you. Please type in the chat box What will be the output of this? Every one of you in the chat box. I want every one of you to type. Jai Hind, good. Good, Rakshita. Good, Sirisha. I will check every individual. Every one of you. Sushma, Niharika, Karthik, Durga Devi, Vainavi, Ritvik, good. Pratisha, see the output. Divya, Jai Hind, good. Rakesh, Aditi, how about Aditi? Aditi is there. Did you type Aditi? Pramod, good. Just it's like inspection. Pratisha, good. Ritvik, good. Okay, Aditi says she's there. Okay, good. Anjana, did you type? Anjana Raghavendra. Okay. Are you understanding what I'm saying? We are using augment operators. Okay. Jai Hind. We got Jai Hind. Similarly, one more example. One more example. We will take quote is equal to Bande. Okay. Now quote plus is equal to quote plus is equal to, I'll change the thing as, okay, Mataram. Now if I type quote, okay, you'll get Vande Mataram. Okay, both concatenated. Okay. Now, can anyone? What is the meaning of Vande Mataram? In the chat box. Any one of you? You can use the Google. Please type in the chat box. Any one of you? The meaning of Vande Mataram. No. Okay, I press the mother. Okay. Good. Rising mother. Good. Now, I told you the next example is database. You see here the database. Okay, I took only one thing, only one item, Oracle. Okay, now I have multiplied that. So Oracle will be multiplied 3 times and will be placed in the database. Okay, you can see there database. I took Oracle. Okay, into 3. So now if I type database, it will be printed 3 times. Okay. Now similarly, say I'll take one more thing. Database 1. Okay. I'll take some databases. DB2, say MS Access, say no SQL. Okay. Now, is it correct? Are there any mistake in my thing? Quotes. Sri Lakshmi says quotes. Good. I must give quotes here. I must give quotes. Okay. Now after this, I'll multiply this. I'll multiply this. Say 5 times. Now, if I try to print database one. So you got the entire list. Placing 5 times all the elements. Okay. So replication, you learn this. The next thing is the methods. The list will be having multiple methods. So here is the example. Index is an example. Okay, if you want to know the index of any individual element, we are using spam index and we will pass that element. Okay, so we want the index of hello, it is 0. Okay, how to know that? Just spam of index of hello, if you pass that you will get as 0. Okay, similarly spam dot index of as, it gives you 3. Okay, now similarly if I give spam of spam index of Howdy. Okay. Now what will be the output? What will be the output? Spam index of Howdy. Please type in the chat box. 2. Sirisha says 2. Sri Lakshmi says 2. Good. We got 2. Okay. Now similarly, there are a few more things. Append. Append is a list. Append is a method. Okay. Append is a method. Similarly, insert is also a method. Okay. You can see that spam is a list. It is having cat, dog, and bat. Say we want to insert moose. Okay. So spam dot append dot moose. It gives you a list. It gives you a list. Cat, dog, bat, okay, and moose. Okay, this is a textbook example. We got that. So spam, dog, cat, bat, and moose. Similarly, I took here my own examples. Say Shreya Ghoshal and Janaki. Okay, singers is a list with Shreya Ghoshal and Janaki. I have appended with Ananya Bhatt. So you can see in the output, you'll get say if I type here singers. Okay, you'll get Shreya Ghoshal, Janaki, and Ananya Bhatt. Okay. Append. I think we can stop here. Today in this session, just I have revised you. Along with that, you learned not in. Say you learned in, not in. Okay. Similarly, augmented operators. Okay, and some methods, some list supporting methods. Okay, like index and append. Okay, I'll give you examples in the next class. We'll do many examples. Okay, we can stop here. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Shirisha. Thank you, Sri Lakshmi. Thank you, Amshi.